Hi Libra, welcome to your monthly forecast. Now this is for the month of May. Let's take a look what's going to be coming your way. Ooh. Libra, looks like you are looking for some changes, transformation, transition. Okay, you're already starting to think of like what's out there for you, and you're also starting to get a little bit more impatient. You're also being influenced by your friends or other people. And there are also some things in your workplace or in your job or work right now that you're starting to question everything, that you also need to make a very like tough and crucial decision when it comes to your job and to your family or to your marriage. All right. You're starting to look for more changes. Okay, there is a shift that you're trying to look into and want to manifest, but it seems like there are a lot of people who's been getting in the way. Your relationship is also being overruled or being influenced by other people as you're starting to wonder, where did your privacy go? So you're not really used to this kind of, let's say, public kind of, not really affection, but more of other people knows about what's going on with your relationship because your partner keeps on like venting out or saying things to their families or to their friends, and you don't really like it because there are some things that should just be kept between the two of you, and yet your partner couldn't really talk to you about it, but to other people, it's so easy for them to open up. So you are also questioning a lot of things about your foundation. Let's say, for example, that you've been like married or been living together for how many years, and none of the properties or none of the things or whatever that you have acquired together are under both of your names. It's just in your partner's name, or it's like there's still like this is mine, this is yours, okay, or that is yours. All right. So you're starting to wonder, calculate, balance, question, think about a lot of things in your relationship. Now, since that there will be a lot of things that will also be at stake if you will be walking away, bailing out, or will be quitting, I feel like there will be a lot of people who will be getting in the way, plus will also be dipping their fingers into your relationship. So you just want to run away for a little while, which is unfortunately at this point, it's so impossible for you to go anywhere. All right. But you want to run away. Either it's physically, mentally, emotionally, like you just want to, lock up yourself in one room or in the attic or basement or whatever it is, and you're starting to be, um, like, I forgot the word. You're starting to be a little bit more inquisitive and be more calculating with everything that you've already contributed in your relationship. Which is before it doesn't really matter to you because, like you love each other. What's important is that you're together, you're happy, blah, blah. But now some other people are already putting some ideas into your head and you kind of agreed with them, which is like, yeah, like, yeah, that's the case. Yeah, that's true. That's really what's going on right now. So there will be a fight and there will be an argument that will be happening between you. If you're with a water sign or with an earth sign person, there are some documentations that the two of you will also be, let's say, arguing about, and I feel like there will also be some settlements legally, and not because that you're going on separation or something like that, but it's like you just want everything to be formal and you just want everything to be sure and secured. All right. So you will also be talking to an older air sign male family member, which is I feel like this is your father, and you will try to consult your decision, if it's really the right thing to do. And I feel like they will also be agreeing with your argument. So, this will just enlighten you more about what is this relationship all about, okay? Like this is also the time that you will be pondering for the years that you have been together. Your partner just keeps on taking and taking and taking, and you've been like giving and giving and giving. Yeah, for the first few years of your relationship, it was okay. But then for the first, for the past years that you've been together, 2 years or so, it seems like you've noticed that your partner just became much more like, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. Okay? So, and you know to yourself that you've been working so hard, you've already contributed much more than your partner, but right now you're starting to think, what happens if? Okay, what if? Okay, so that's gonna be like a very sudden and sad realization if you'll just find out that your partner's been taking advantage of you for quite some time now. I feel like those these things can be dealt with and can be um, can be arranged later on. You don't really have to put up a fight or an argument. You just need to talk to each other, you know, um, clearly or very well. Just need to open up. All right, now, even with your job, you're starting to grow a little bit impatient. You want to look for more changes. You want to look for a shift. You want to see some improvements. Yet the reason why you can't really go up and the reason why you can't really, like go to the next level is because your partner always dominates your path. Like this is what you should do. This is where you should go. This is how you should say it, deal with it. This is, like it's everything is numbered, everything is according to them. So that's the reason why there are also some explorations and some adventures that you've kind of missed out, and other people are already moving up ahead of you, even though you're very intelligent and very smart. Now, you will try to there is going to be like an opening, although this is not really the right time, but there will be a higher position that you feel like you're very much qualified and everything, like it ticks all the boxes and you feel like, okay, yeah, I can do that, I'm perfectly fit for that, I'm perfectly qualified for that, and you will try to pitch in or you will try to get noticed, even though it's just like through phone or emails or teleconference, whatever it is that you do, that you're still reporting for your job. But I don't really feel like your boss will be approving you. Okay. There is something that you need to go through, like a course or training or something like that, or a seminar that you need to get certified. And that's the only way for you to, that's the only like last qualification or last thing that you need to do in order for you to be in the rank of that position. And you will be working so hard, but for you to do this, you need to leave your home and you need to, it's like there will be some change in your home environment or you need to be reassigned in another place. And I don't really feel like your partner will be approving you of this. Okay, there will be some problems, there will be some marital issues, and there will also be some blockages. And then again, if you will be listening to your, to your partner, and if you will be like um, abiding them or obliging, then you're not gonna get this position. And if ever that your partner will let you go, there is a possibility of betrayal. Okay, because there is someone that you'll be meeting along the way. Because you're starting to question everything. But financially, if you would just be, more disciplined, and if you would just follow your calling, and if you're just gonna follow this path, you are going to have a lot of victory and success. So it's up to you. Okay. The cheating part and the temptation, you can control it, I'm sure. Okay. There's always a free will. And if ever that you let it happen, then it means that you also like it. Okay. But you need to rest assure your partner that nothing's going to happen. You need to do this, you need to do that because, the wheels are turning. Maybe your partner is the one who is earning more right now, but sooner or later, there will come a time that you're the one who's going to be on top and it's you who's going to be in charge. All right. Now, like what I said, that there's been like too much of an authority. It's like there's like an issue about who's the boss and who's who, who's earning more and something like that. And you're starting to wonder, when will my time come? So you love your partner with all your heart, but you're also starting to feel a little bit stagnated to wherever you are and you feel stuck. So you followed your emotions, you followed your heart, and you followed like whatever it takes just to make this stronger and going and work out, but at the cost of your career and success. Now there is also someone from the past. I don't feel like this is from your end, or there's also a possibility it will be from your end, but there will be a temptation that will be coming your way that will also be coming in between. It's it's not really younger, um more of around late 30s, early 40s, earth sign person. Okay, works in the bank, finances, or someone who has a lot of money. And this is somebody from the past. I feel like either this is your ex or your partner's ex. And because of this, right before it happens, it's like there are already a lot of signs that's been pointing to new directions and to new changes. So this is also the time that you will be choosing money or career over, which is, I feel like there will be some, some good fruition that's going to be coming your way. And if ever that you will decide to move, if ever that you're still able to do this, then I feel like your partner will be coming with you. Mm, I just feel like you need to go up ahead, or you just need to go there first before your partner follows you and your partner wants to come with you. There's too much codependency in this relationship. Anyway, I don't see any separation of some sort, but it seems like you're starting to think more of what about me? Okay. Singles looks like someone is very obsessed with you and someone is also playing around with your feelings. Now, there are three people, either this is present or in the past, that you have seen, met, or dated. And I feel like go for the earth sign rather than the two fires that you've been seeing right now. Um, both of the fires, they're not going to prioritize you, and you're not the only one in their life. So you need to rethink things over. Okay, unlike with the earth sign that they have clean intention, They're also very sweet, charming, and sentimental and romantic and ready for commitment. And you also need to start looking more into a serious side of life instead of just going back and forth with some people that will not take you for real and that will not take you seriously. Okay? And health. Looks like there is a lifestyle that eating too much junk food. That's number one. And you also need to have some balanced diet, and you also need to do some emotional and spiritual cleansing. Quit smoking, gum issues, gum cancers, throat issues, infections, mouth ulcers. So be very careful, and too much sensitivity to light. All right. Pink eye for some, and ooh, don't eat too much spicy food. You need to cure something about your body smell or your sweat. Okay. Well, it doesn't mean that you're not clean. It has something to do with your organ, and it will be coming out in your sweat. Okay. But you will be on the path to healing. Some Libras will also find out that they are pregnant or that they will have some issues about pregnancy. Um, Bodybuilding, you need to do some more exercising. Again, eye issues, eye problems, you need to cover up your eyes. Oh, and extra dryness of your eyes and blurriness. Also be careful with wild animals that will be invading your house or that will be invading your place. All right, memories. Your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are arising within you. Remember the happier moments with dear loved ones who are here in the spirit world, for neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. Breathe. The breath. The breath is the vital bridge between your body and your soul. It is the connection between the inside and outside, connecting you to the universe, spirit, and the divine source. The breath permeates your entire being with prana, which is the same life giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. Okay, let me get my glasses. All right. Okay, soul solitude. Your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet. A place for soul solitude is a time to pause, a time to reflect, a time for you. Be proud. It's time to celebrate all that you've achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud. You need to love yourself. And, you also need to be proud, but at the same time, make sure that your investments will be in the safe place and that you can also use it someday. Right? Anyway, that's it for you for this month, Libra. And if you want to talk to me live in the phone and live in the calls, just go and visit me at my website at sophiaangel.net. Blessings to you.